Professor Server, how should Macedonia position itself toward the Bulgarian demands? And do you think that this is in contradiction with US interests in the region?
Yes, I think the Americans want to see Macedonia in the EU. They want to see Albania making progress as well. They want to get this over with. And it inherently takes a long time because EU requirements are very elaborate and difficult to fulfill. But the Balkans countries, are like bicycles. If you don't keep them moving forward, they fall over. So you need progress, and the Bulgarians are blocking progress.
How can the United States help lift the Bulgarian veto, and what is your comment about the information that French President Macron was proposing to put all the Bulgarian demands into the negotiating framework?
Even if the United States were a member, its influence on the question would be limited because in the end, each country has a veto on accession. But I think it's fair to say the Americans have been working hard to pressure the Bulgarians. I hope what you said about Macron is not true, but I can picture that the Americans would be unhappy with that too and try to pressure the French.
Do you think that the Bulgarian demands are insulting towards Macedonians, and should someone negotiate about one's identity?
Yes, it's insulting because people are entitled to have their own identity. What I am is what I decide I am, not only what you want to insist that I am. But does that mean you don't negotiate at all? No. I mean, look, it was a mistake, perhaps, for Macedonia to resist as long as it did the formal change of name to North Macedonia. I mean, the agreement has a provision that says I can call it anything I want because I'm not an official. So talking with you, and I'm imagining this is true for every citizen of Macedonia, as well as most citizens of the United States who refer to Macedonia, we talk about Macedonia. I talk about North Macedonia when we're talking about EU accession or NATO membership. So yeah, that was an identity question as well, but you negotiated, I think, quite successfully. I think it's a fine agreement. So I don't think there's anything wrong with negotiating on identity questions. They can be solved. They are not zero-sum questions, as the Bulgarians would like to portray it. It's just not true. I mean, if you claim to be Macedonians and not Bulgarians, I have to respect that, and Bulgarians will have to respect it too.